Hi everyone. Before I wanted to start the topic for the video, I want to talk real quick about the format of my videos. I talked a lot about it last video, but this video, I kind of have an idea. At the beginning of the video is going to be the answer for last week's question. Then the topic will be somewhat related to it, and then the next question will be at the end of the video. I am kicking out the voice lessons for now. If you feel that you still need them and you feel that it's valuable information, then by all means comment down here. I can't do anything without feedback. And if you want the videos, you have to tell me. The voice lessons, you have to tell me. Otherwise, the reason I'm kicking the voice lessons out is because it seems like it's getting really mundane and kind of on the redundant side. Really all you're seeing me do is practice and modify, which you guys can do just as easily as I can alone in your own house. So it's kind of not necessary. So there's that. Moving on. The answer to last video's question, do you feel like a girl at heart? Last week I said no. This week I have to change it to yes. The reason being, last week when I said no, I was basing my argument off of mannerisms, male mannerisms that I still have and need to get rid of. But I realized that mannerisms aren't at your heart. Like, I was looking at this person on YouTube, jesslyns87, I think that's her username. I'm not really too sure. I'll post it in the comments. But she is a woman in every aspect I can see. Like, every aspect I see of her, she's female. Except that she still has likes and dislikes and mannerisms of males and things like that. But she's all woman. And if she still has those mannerisms, then why can't I? So I changed. I now consider myself at heart all female, and my mannerisms, although slowly degrading, are still there, and I'm me. I'm happy about it. So there's my answer. Segueing that into the actual topic, this is a topic that I've been hesitating to do, primarily because I don't really have any structure for it. So you're probably just going to hear me rambling, but it's emotional, and I don't do well evaluating my emotions at all. I have trouble doing so. But I wanted to talk about my gender dysphoria and severity or lack thereof. My dysphoria isn't severe at all. Like, my dysphoria is a minor dislike, and I almost can't compare. I really can't compare to a lot of people out there, because like, I know some people who before transition, they were on the verge of killing themselves if they weren't going to transition, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But I'm not like that, and my gender dysphoria is not severe. However, I have felt it growing. I've noticed a disdain for my male self. Like, ever since I came out, I'm living more and more and more as a female. I'm finding more and more time to live as a female. And recently, I've had this emotional epiphany after observing myself. On Thursday, when I went and worked, I slept in for like an additional half hour past when I should have gotten up to get ready. Not because I was tired or anything, but because if I got up and started getting ready, I would be a man that much faster. And I didn't like that prospect. I didn't want to get up, undress, detransition, and then dress up as a male to go to work. And then I went to work, came home, immediately hopped into the shower, got out, and then transitioned back into female. Like, I got out, put my boobs on, and then I spent the rest of the day as a female, which isn't normal. Like, beforehand, I had just spent the whole day as a guy, and I'd be fine with it. Now I'm not fine with it. I'm not okay with it. And I'm growing in disdain for my male self. I just kind of noticed it at work and everything. While at work, I was having some trouble evaluating my emotions. I wasn't happy at work, and I noticed myself touching my chest a lot, and it was flat. I don't have the weight that I usually do, the weight of jewelry or the weight of my falsies or anything. And as opposed to just mere uncomfortability, it felt wrong to me. Like, I felt wrong. And the only time I'd ever felt that before was before I started wearing jewelry in high school. Well, junior high, actually. And it just felt wrong that my chest was so bare. And I needed more weight to it. I needed more something. So I started wearing heaps of necklaces. Like, at one point in time, I owned like 48 necklaces. And I actually don't know where those went. I lost my jewelry box, which they were in. But, yeah, I had like 48 necklaces. And throughout high school, I wore 5 consistently. And it just felt wrong. And now, every time I go to work as a man, it feels wrong. So the only way to really solve the whole thing is going full time. And I think that eventually I will go full time before I should. Like, before electrolysis and before I get hormones, I'm probably going to end up going full time, because I'm not sure if I can handle it anymore. I'm growing in disdain for my male self. I don't like my male self anymore, because every time I'm in my male self, it does not feel like it's me. It feels like it's a compromise between me and the world around me. And I don't want it anymore. I want to be me. And I understand that I have to detransition for something sometime, but I don't feel good doing it. Like, I'm okay with my male self. I'm okay being male. It's just that I don't like it at all. And my gender dysphoria, I guess you would call it, is in fact getting worse. Sorry, my cat is covering my screen. But, yeah. My gender dysphoria is slowly getting worse. Which leads me to the question for this week. I want to know what everyone else thinks, and then I'll rate myself next week on next week's video on a rating of 0 to 10, where 0 is you're completely okay with your gender, you're completely concrete, you are a guy, and 10 being you're going to die unless you transition, unless you do something about your gender dysphoria. Where do you stand on that? And like 5 is a mediocre thing, like you don't like being male or anything, but you can spend more time. I want you to rate yourself, like in comments, just give me a number and then give me a reason, or you don't even need the reason, just give me a number. And yeah, so please, that's the question, rate yourself. So yeah, that's about it. Bye.